Sir, yes, sir. Professor Swan Singh, I would just request you to be with us because we are now going live to DT India's Taposh Bhattacharya, who's been reporting relentlessly from Paris as a build-up to the big event there. Taposh, bonjour to you. And I believe you've been joined by the guests there also. But before I hand it over to you, Taposh, quick one. How has been Prime Minister Modi's opening remarks being received by the galaxy of AI luminaries and world leaders from how AI is writing the code for humanity to AI in aspirational India? Oh, over to you.
Well, bang on there, Sakal. When it comes to AI, Prime Minister Modi has already mentioned the fact that it is aspiration India for a country of 1.4 billion people. It is high time that they take up. This is a new technology. It's a technology that will define the future, and it is high time that a country like India, come together and build on this. So the future will be built on AI, and Indo-French relationship, Indo-French friendship is expected to be a cornerstone for that particular future. The idea is very simple, that he mentioned the fact that in a global south, AI needs to it has to be democratized. It has to reach everyone. The benefit of AI should percolate down to the basics of the people. So the poor should also get the benefit of the AI revolution, and that is where the challenge will be. Right now, AI is with certain people. It's with certain companies. It's a proprietary, mostly the business that has been done. So the challenge will be to democratize that, and the challenge will be to give it to the people who require it the most, especially to the global south. And that is where Prime Minister Modi's vision is. And to talk more about that, I have with me a Frenchman who is working closely with India. In fact, classic example of India-French relationship. Sir, first introduce yourself to our audiences and tell us how India-French relationship especially can build around AI.
Yes, my name is Erwan de Kerotem. I'm CEO of MediaWen. We are a software French-based company, a neutral and independent company.
That's a key point here.
Absolutely. And we work hand in hand with AI, Indian-based AI, provided by a company called Reverie, which belongs to Reliance. And we have a third partner, Brahman International, which is also an Indian-based, what we call a language service provider. Right. What we bring is digitalization of as many languages as possible for Indian people to access everyone in his language, his or her language, native language. So we announced at the summit the extension of our video localization platform to 11 Indian languages.
You mean to say 11 Indian languages will have their own video localization content?
Absolutely, including 3 APIs, the 3 pillars of AI. AI comes from language processing. Right. So first, speech to text, you need in Hindi, Punjabi, Oriya, etc. You need transcription, then you need to translate, and then you can also use speech synthesis to dub, to do a voiceover. Right. So you give access not only in each language, but also for hearing impaired or visually impaired population.
Right. So, Sakal, I wanted to mention this fact that the biggest concern right now is about data security. It is about the deepfake. I wanted to ask, sir, that what exactly is your company doing, and what exactly is French companies are doing to safeguard the data and the privacy?
There are 3 facets of data security, and at MediaWen we provide the highest security on 3 pillars. Coding is in-house for 10 years. Hosting is a web hoster, OVH Cloud, which is the unique European-based, legally based in Europe, host provider. And also by providing on a bare metal servers. So servers we configure entirely. So this way we can protect, we can offer the maximum, it's not 100%, but the maximum security of against leaks or against a misuse of your data.
So right now, the idea is to, the world is moving towards generative AI. Do you believe that you mentioned the fact that data is an issue, but do you believe that the standardization needs to be done? The standards of industry, we believe that in this particular AI summit, that will be set.
I think it's crucial. I mean, there's a lot of talks about deregulation and opening to anyone and at any conditions. I think India and Europe share, India and France and India and Europe. France is the country of the copyright, respecting since the 18th century. We respect authors, we respect people who create content, whether text, video, films, etc.,
yes.
music,
Right.
and this is essential.
Yeah,
go ahead.
If you could just ask Erwinde to describe what, and I also take this opportunity to welcome Swasti Rao on the special broadcast. Swasti, we're connected live to our reporter in France. Just to understand for French co-hosting this very important third edition of AI Summit at this juncture, what are their expectations from India in driving the global agenda of AI forward, especially taking in preview the opening remarks of Prime Minister Modi. Tapash, very quickly.
Right. So very quickly, what are your expectations from India when it comes to this AI summit? It's India's co-chairing this.
Well, in India, you have private and public challenges. So we want to address with Reverie and Brahman, we want to address private challenges in corporate, to address blue collars, e-learning, training, etc., and also public needs in education, in agriculture, in development, etc., to our awareness campaigns or entertainment. So how to address linguistic diversity in public and private challenges.
That's a very very important point. Linguistic diversity is there to how to address those, and importantly, Prime Minister Modi also spoke about the fact that it is high time that governance is being taken in a forefooting. He mentioned also the fact that if AI has to, it is not necessarily it will take job. You have to do skilling, you have to do reskilling.
Correct.
So those are very important point that he has mentioned, and probably as India's AI mission is going forward, it's a multi-billion-dollar AI mission that India has started. That particular mission, the focus will be to reskill Indian workforce. It's a 1.2 billion workforce which is there for the AI. So the idea will be to skill them, reskill them, make sure that they have the potential to not just drive India's AI industry, but to drive world's AI industry. Remember, we have a huge number of databases. So when it comes to data, when I spoke to other people here, so data is the most important thing, and India has
one of the largest
tons of data
pool in AI.
to process them.
Yes,
absolutely. So those are the things that India will look to implement and build upon.
Okay, I'll have to leave it there, but many thanks, Tapas, and also to our special guest, Arvinde Karathom. Mercy to him. Thank you, both of you. We'll, of course, Tapas, keep coming back to you. You have a very long day ahead. Thanks for joining. Thank you.